Alright everybody, welcome to episode 259 of Psykos Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. I know it's been a little while since I had an episode. This one here is going to be a album review. Slightly late, slightly late on this, but still with good reason. One of my favorite albums now. It's growing on me. This is the 50th anniversary edition of the Zombies, Odessey and Oracle. We will be doing an album review on this today. Here's the front, here's the back. Here is the inlay on this. I'll show you the booklet at the end. This could get a little lengthy, so if you have to maybe fast forward a little bit, that's perfectly okay with me. Alright, so Odessey and Oracle, 50th Anniversary Edition. The original album was released in April 1968. It was recorded between June and November of 1967. Signed with CBS in the UK. They put it on Date Records in the US. They started recording this at Abbey Road Studios, but jumped to Olympic Studios and then back to Abbey Road. 3/4 of the album was recorded at Abbey Road. Friends of Mine was the first track recorded in June, and the last was Changes in November 1967, which was just Chris White and Rod Argent. There was no outtakes or unused songs recorded during the sessions due to the tight budget and deadlines that were looming. There were cello and mellotron parts added to Rose for Emily, but they were left out in the final stage. Time of the Season was a bone of contention. Sorry, I can barely read my writing. Time of Season was a bone of contention. Colin Blunstone and Paul Atkinson felt jaded, and angers rose during that recording. Rod Argent, who wrote the song, told Colin Blunstone to sing it in a certain way. Colin said piss off, but he ended up recording it anyway. This was recorded on the same 4-track at Abbey Road Studios as Beatles' Sgt. Pepper. Rod Argent and Chris White mixed the mono album. CBS said that they wanted a stereo mix too. Well, Argent and White ended up paying for the stereo mix because they overshot their recording budget. So let me tell you what I think of this, and then I'm going to tell you the rest of this story, okay? Personally, I have been a Zombies fan originally only in the singles. You know, the 3 singles everybody is used to. She's Not There, Tell Her No, and Time of the Season. I have tried to find zombie albums. Never come across one. Not in 40 years I have never come across a Zombies album. Not even a best of comp or anything. Which is kind of odd, even for me. I've got all 3 of the 45s. I do. I just don't have any zombie albums. So, there was a particular reason why I ended up buying this one, though. How do I explain this? You know what, let's just go to the review, and then I'll tell you the rest of it at the end, okay? Because if you don't want to hang around here, that's perfectly fine, too. But I'm going to get into some more juicy tidbits. The album here is very, very good. Oh, my God. This thing sounds excellent coming out through my system. The reason why this album's grown on me is because with repeated listenings, I've realized just how much that this album as a whole is just really, really cool. The lush vocals, the instrumentation, I mean, man, I like this album so much that I want to find an original mono press and run it through headphones. And I don't even have headphones yet right now. Okay, because I'm just curious to see how this sounds like in headphones. But the Zombies did really, really good on this. I recommend that you get the 50th Anniversary Edition, not only because of the basic 12 tracks that it's got, but you do end up getting 7 bonus tracks of alternate versions and a B-side 45 too. A little bit of it was released on the Big Beat release in 2010, but most of this is new bonus tracks. Alright, so go get the Zombies, Odessey, and Oracle 50th Anniversary Edition. You will not be disappointed at all if you're a Zombies fan or you like excellent psych rock. Yeah, seriously. Alright, rest of the story here. Rest of the story. And I'm going to show you the surprise at the end. This is going to be a minor commercial, too. So, sorry about that. Alright. So the Zombies split up in the mid-December 1967 after a final gig due to less touring commitments and 2 stiff singles off of this album. One of them, which I thought was a very cool song, about Cell Block 44. I don't know why that didn't end up charting. Album released in the UK in April of '68, in the US in June. Time of the Season was a surprise hit in early '69. Date re-released the album in February '69, but with cropped artwork. CBS head Clive Davis originally declined to release this album. But Al Kooper, yes, I knew there was another reason why I liked Al Kooper. Al Kooper, who was the staff producer at Columbia at the time, convinced him otherwise. In '69, this is where it gets a little strange. In '69, there was several different fake Zombies touring in the U.S. Yes, 2 different versions of fake Zombies touring the U.S. in '69. The original Zombies, as one of them was called, was from Dallas, Fort Worth. And it contained Dusty Hill and Frank Beard, who a year later would end up in ZZ Top. There also was a Michigan Zombies, who were made up of mid-60s band members of the group The Excels. BuzzFeed.com actually has a very cool, long article about the fake Zombies from 1969, along with a couple other fake bands attached to this. Fake Animals and Fake Archies. Yeah, go on BuzzFeed to read that. I think you'll get a good read. Okay, the ending to this appeared to be that Argent and White worked on a new album. That's right. After this album, Rod Argent and Chris White were asked by CBS, hey, can you do another Zombies album? It got started in '68 for that, before the whole fake zombie thing, but there was some early '69 recordings as well. I don't know if maybe it had to do with the whole fake zombie thing. Nobody's talking on that. So they worked on a new album, which ended up coming out in 2010, called Rest in Peace, R.I.P. Hugh Grundy, drummer, would come back along with 2 new members, one of them being Jim Rodford, who he was Rod Argent's cousin. He would go on also to play with the Kinks in the '70s. The Rodford was with them on the R.I.P. sessions. The bonus track on this edition, I'll Call You Mine, was recorded in April '68 for that album. It would end up being the B-side to Time of the Season in '69 here in America. But like I said, Rest in Peace was released in 2010. In 1969, Argent started. Colin Blunstone had a solo career which ended the Zombies until 1997, when they got back together for the Zombies Heaven box set. The launch party. In 1991, all members showed up on the album New World, but Atkinson and Argent are guests, and they're not on all the complete album. November '97, like I said, they got back together for 2 songs. The original 5 would reunite one more time in January 2004 in L.A., and in that April, Paul Atkinson would pass away from liver and kidney disease. In 2007, 2012, 2015, and 2017, the surviving 4 members would come back to tour. Currently, the Zombies run right now is, oh boy, I'm tired. Colin Blunstone and Rod Argent is who you got going here. So, here's where the commercial comes in on this. If you like the Zombies, or you like excellent '60s rock, As you know, the Zombies were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As much of a sham organization as that is, I think, truthfully, they're talking about that there's a rumor going down that they're going to perform at the ceremony, the surviving four, which would be very nice. So I had this in my queue to order when the Zombies were close to being accepted into that Rock and Roll Hall. Go to the Zombies US website. There is a UK website, so if there's UK watchers, you might be able to get this in the UK too. But why am I showing you this, and why have I been putting this up here for so long? Because for $30 and $5 shipping, this CD normally goes for $14 on the Varese Sandblade. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Signed by all four surviving members of the Zombies, that's right. So everybody but Atkinson signed the booklet in here. There also is, on the US website, a signed tour poster. It's from one of the Europe dates. I would strongly behoove you. There was, as of Christmas Day, there was still signed CDs available and tour posters. But I'm not sure how much longer they're going to go due to the whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. But like I said, for $30 and $5 shipping, you could get your own copy of this. I think the poster is the same price or $5 more over there at the Zombies.com store. Alright? So, I'm happy to have this in my collection, honestly. Of course, like I said, signed by Rod Argent, Chris White, Hugh Grundy. I'm tired. But all the four surviving. I'm just happy to have this thing. I just can't believe how damn good album this is. And it's just such a shame that this band, which got started in '61, some say '58. There was a different lineups in there, but we'll throw out '58 for the time's sake here. But I mean, for those 7 to 10 years that those band members were together, that just the strain of recording this is what really broke them up. This, you know, and of course they are still together, but like I said, it's just in the Colin Blunstone, Rod Argent version. Can't talk on that, but so go get this. Like I said, you will not be disappointed on Odessey and Oracle 50th anniversary edition. We will have some upcoming Psycho Platter episodes. Once again, we are going to talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but Rock and Roll Hall of Fame autograph edition, yes, probably might be a 2-part episode we're going to end up doing later in January on that. Also have more LPs and 45s finds that have come in that were not presented in the fall due to my illnesses. So we got catch-up work to play. You guys take care. God bless. Rock on. Please like and sub. We're close to 600 subscribers. We're going to do a contest once that plateau hits. Take care, guys.